Hey everybody, and what's going on? Welcome back to the Wiseguy Gaming, Sports, and Entertainment channel. Guess what? We're still alive. Yes. This is just an update video. I'm doing update videos across the board, so I can let people know what's going on with the site. I've done individual videos for our podcast, and I'm doing a overall video talking about the channel and what's going on. So, um, easiest way to put it without getting too convoluted and overcomplicated is that life sucks, and life has been a huge distraction to the goals of Wiseguy Gaming, Sports, and Entertainment. There's been a lot going on with me, with my co-host on the his point her view podcast. I always stumble on that name. So retarded. And as well as me contacting people for interviews, for the Wiseguy Cast. It's just been pretty bad on our account. That's the thing. Again, yes, life has definitely taken its toll, but at the same time, I feel like we as a whole could be a lot more proactive. More importantly, I need to be more proactive. If I want this thing to grow, to gain steam, to get big, then I need to push. I need not to let personal things get in the way of potential success and growth. Yes, you should always take care of your house first. I'm not dismissing the fact that there are things that need to be taken care of, that need to be addressed, that need to be handled, that are a priority over doing entertainment content. But that being said, I can't just lose all of my focus onto those things. Life persists. And if you want things to improve, then you have to start making room for the good things and not just the bad things. And that has always been my number one problem. And this is a good thing. I think this is something that people like, that people enjoy, that people want to see, that can be a big benefit for a lot of people, with the interviews helping to expose a lot of different opinions and a lot of different talented people, with the Wise Guy Digest giving just different opinions and topics for people to sound off on. The His Point Her View podcast does a tremendous job of giving a point of view of both a male and female perspective on social issues, and it draws a lot of conversation. I think we do a lot of good with our content, and we're slow growing, but we're not going to grow if we don't work. And that's the thing. We have to work. I have to work. So I'm going to be pushing to get this stuff out. I want this stuff out. I want it to continue. I'm definitely going to ask that everybody who follows our content, please hold me, hold Katina, hold anybody who ends up being involved with this project. I'm going to try to get some more people on board. I'm looking to adding another podcast. It's a familiar podcast for people who know me on my Black Vegas channel. I'm going to try to shift that over here. But anytime you see someone heavily involved in this channel, and again, especially me, the guy who controls it, I need you to push me. I need you to harass me. I need you to say, yo, what's going on with the channel? If you really do like the content, shout it out, tweet, put it on Facebook, and hit us up. You can hit me up at Blackmagus, BLAKMAGUS on Twitter, or you can hit us at wiseguygse on Twitter. wiseguygse at gmail.com is the email address to hit us. And there's also a Wiseguy Gaming, Sports, and Entertainment Facebook channel that you can check us out as well. We're going to try to put together the website. I'm still looking for a web designer. I'm still looking for a graphics designer who's willing to do some logos and stuff for me. So we're still looking for that. We're also still looking for Patreon support to help pay for a lot of the improvements that we are going to do. But how are you guys going to know all of this if we're not putting out content? We're not constantly reminding you and pushing those things. This is the problem. We have created the problem ourselves. It is time for me, the guy who runs the show, to mitigate all those problems and take care of them ASAP. So that's what's going to be happening, people. So expect to see the content start rolling out more. And again, please stay on top of us. Now, to end this on a more lighter note and a more positive note, thank you to anybody who stayed around, who subscribed, who's listened to or watched any of our shows. We really, really appreciate you guys, more than you know. And we're glad that you stuck around. If you're still around, please continue to do so, because we will be continuing on. Believe that. But thank you. You guys are the best, and I truly appreciate it. So, with that said, we will see you on the next episode of the podcast. Expect the Wise Guy digest to be dropping. The His Point, Her View podcast should drop sometime within the next week or so. Of course, it's the holiday week at the time of this posting, so schedules are going to be off, but we are going to put in the time to get that episode out. Believe me, and we're going to be trying to stay on that schedule as much as possible. And I am going to work on the interviews for the Wiseguy Cast, so we can continue that, because I think that's a great idea. It has been fun doing. We need to get that back on the road. And like I said, we'll be adding more content to the channel as well. Alright, so now that I'm done giving you guys a rundown, please continue to subscribe. If you haven't subscribed, feel free to subscribe. Again, any questions, suggestions, at wiseguygse on Twitter, wiseguygse at Gmail, or you can hit me personally at blackmagus, BLAKMAGUS, and I'll try to get back to you as soon as possible. So thank you again, and we'll see you next time. All right, people, peace.